Jeez, Pappy's always in delay, dude. Can someone teach this guy to be in time? Jeez. Welcome, guys. This is Pap from Pap back at it again. Welcome, guys. Hi, Emmanuel. Welcome, my man. How was your day? Hi, Lovely Brown. Hi, Drex. Hi, Shadi. I got Infinity Launcher. So lucky. Are you ironic or you actually wanted the card? I got Gimmick Papa number 15. The Xyz guy? Interesting. Hi, Trisser. Yeah, I think it happened like almost a month ago, if I'm not wrong. Hi, Shadi. Where's Max C? I don't know. Not in Duel Links, I'll say. Hi, Alex. Welcome, guys. How was your day? Yeah, the next video, how to counter Max C? Not really. Hi, Gumpolis. I claim my friend. How was your day? How was this Friday? Hi, Leon. Yep, it was full, but I'm good. You know, this morning I woke up early. I worked out, and I'm chilling. You know, it was just a rush, all the way to the stream. But here we are. I was about to leave. Well, you're about to leave? No, because I was late. I mean, I feel you. I'm doing great. What about you? Hi, Zero Cool. Hi, Clay. Welcome, guys. Hi, Nambiar. Happy Friday to all of you, my boys and girls. Interesting, Police, as your free pick. The new box will be released on the 2nd of February on Duel Links. Yes, Blade King. So I was wrong, guys, actually. I was actually wrong. So today we're going to see the box review, okay, of Banyalancer. The Lintrio Spectre. Probably not the best pick because you need a couple of copies, right? Not three. So let's jump into the game. Let's jump into the game. Woo! Here we are. Box looks like a skip to me. I mean, in terms of competitive stuff, guys, I'm 90% sure that there will be something crazy that will make it relevant for the KC Cup, because it always happens like that when Konami releases a box before the KC Cup. It always makes it so there's something good. Okay, let's start from here. Okay, so I think that people will figure out something crazy for the KC Cup specifically. Or it would just go on the trace, you know, undercover, and it will be there will be some people that actually will discover the true power of maybe sharks, I don't know, and no one will ever notice until the last day of the KC Cup. I feel like something like that is going to happen, okay? But for me, it's not really a skip. Like, I want the synchro guy in it. Like, I need to, I don't know, like, I want the genetic support. Like, I want this guy, to be honest. And that's it. So, like, this is super cool. This is super cool. This is genetic, super cool, so I kind of want it, to be honest. That's the thing. And, yeah. So I want one copy of this guy, 100%, and I don't know what else. I mean, but let's go in order. Let's go through all of these things, right? Another day, another trash pack. I didn't open mine yet, but we're gonna see that together once that we are a little bit more. Right, it's Trash Konami wants to hide and seek with me. Hi, Game Monster. No, I don't play Rush. The P.U.N.K cards have potential. They do, but I'm not that interested into them, to be honest. Unless you want to build Eldritch, since the SR trap will be there. Yeah, the reprint from the selection, true. Honestly, like, to be honest with you, I'd rather go into the selection box to get the Meltdown with my expiring gems rather than opening this all the way. What's included in the box? Guys, we're gonna see car by car right now. Actually, car by car, UR and SR. We're gonna do a review of the box. Hi, Moises. How was your day, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Mini boxes. We'll see. Pap, you can abuse P.U.N.K with starter skill, probably. Hi, Aliel. Welcome. 40 liter Beast United for today. Not so. I don't know mine yet. 7 Tachyon looks like a tree of genetic searcher. 7 Tachyon. Oh, we're gonna see that together as well. Hi, Rigizino, welcome. I'm good. What about you, my man? Okay. Let's start, guys. What you think? Of course, don't forget to leave a like, especially if you want more luck for your free pool of the day. And we're ready. We're ready to start. I know, Ri, I know, that's true. Okay, let's start from the first card. Silent Honor Arc. This feels like a card that should have come, like, a while ago, right? Is there a pattern here? Tachyon stuff is released in mini boxes. Actually, Nambiar, if you want to see even more of a pattern, you can actually realize that it was exactly in these... in this period, if I'm not wrong, that Tachyon, that Successor Soul was released in the box with Tachyon, and Tachyon Transmigration was a thing. Am I right, guys, or am I remembering wrong? It was at the end of January, for the KC Cup of February, that Tachyon became the #1 deck. With the mini box where we had Mizuki, we got the Successor Soul. Am I right? Exactly, Alex. So I did remember correctly. It was tier 0. So there's even more of a pattern here. It feels like, we'll see, maybe every 2 years, Konami wants us to have a tier 0 Tachyon meta. Hi, Arabic name, I can't read it. Apophis before Meltdown, yeah, that's actually super sad, to be honest. I got a copy of Black Budrago, level 8 Synchro Gemini, my first copy. Interesting. Trash Castle better. Around this time of the year, true, exactly. Okay, so I remember correctly. Hi, Hero Zero. Welcome away today. Gonna have to do multiple runs of this box. Oh, well, I mean, as you are a water player, definitely feels like that. The genetic C's plus Synchro can be used with other decks. So true. So true. So we got the Silent Honor Arc, a little bit in delay, right? Easy removal that targets though. But it's a very nice removal because he attached the target to himself, so it's interesting. And then he can't be destroyed by battle or card effects as long as he has materials, because you can just detach them. But true, but it's a one-shot effect, of course, because you do it with 2 materials, you detach 2, you have 1, and that's it. That's really it. So the UR are these 3, the Silent Honor Arc, that it's more because of the rank up with his CXC's version, right? And then nothing else, maybe for the skill. Then we got rank up magic, the 7th one, the spell card that you have to draw and keep it revealed until the start of the main phase 1. And then you have to go straight away with this, right? Instead of your main phase 1, you can special summon from your extra deck 1 monster that has a number between 101 and number 107, like for example this one exactly, and except the number C, and then XC summon from your extra deck 1 number C on the top of that. Okay, it's once per duel, so it's 1 copy of this. This is interesting. It's 1 copy of the 7th one, especially because with the skill, actually the skill puts this on top of your deck whenever you want it. Am I right? Now, the only bad thing is if you draw it, but if I remember correctly, there are some skills that put this card at the beginning of the duel at the bottom of your deck. So you have no risk to actually draw it. And there's gonna be another benefit that a lot of people will sleep on, and it's the fact that basically with this card and that skill, you're gonna play mathematically a 19 card stack. Mathematically, because if the skill puts this card at the bottom of your deck, you have a guaranteed 19 deck list. We'll see. Airs 27 S10. And Punisher from the name, you know, bro? No. What you mean? Tachyon Problem was a nasty card against Sky Dragon in Monster Duel? Oh, because of course you give them to them and they cannot use their main monster card anymore, right? They're spelled because they have a monster in the main monster zone. True. Dragoxylon makes every deck that can play rank 8 able to have Tachyon in field and Tachyon Transmigration in end. Well, we're gonna go through that, guys. It's Ruan, my name. Sorry, no worries, Ruan. I will try to remember it. And here we are. Galaxy Eyes, Tachyon Primal. And we know what this guy does. We saw this. If a Dragon Xyz monster declares an attack, attach this card on the field to it. You can only use each of the following effects of Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal once per turn. If a Dragon Xyz monster is on the field, you can special summon this card from your end to aid their field. If this card is normal special summoned, the owner of this card gets one Tachyon spell drop from their deck to their end. True, Burlam, that is true. This card is the best. This is very good. This is very good, actually. This can be a problem, anyway. This can be a problem for all the decks that say, for example, even against Shark. I remember there are some Shark cards that says, if all of your monsters are fish, or if all of your monsters are water and stuff, you can special summon this card. Well, if you give this to your opponent, you kind of mess up his combo. Right? So there are so many useful things that you can do with this card to interrupt your opponent. Gotta use the new skill with Primal. Attack restriction on all skill blocks it. Make Galaxy Tachyon great again. It will be probably great again anyway. Yeah, it counter Exosisters as well. Yeah. Hi Carlos, my friend. Sorry I'm late, how are you? What are we cooking today? Hi Carlos, no worries, no late. In theory we're doing a box review first. Then I'm gonna open my free pack. And then I'll probably go to Relinquished Red Eyes. That's what I wanna try. Thanks, Clay. They just tribute the fish level 5. But then they have to waste the normal summon though. And it's something that's still... It's annoying for them. And we have Horus. This is going to be insane. True. And this is going to be super good with Horus. Unfortunately. Yeah. And I don't have Horus. Then we got the Psychic and Punisher. Finally. The first level 11 worthy synchro monster. It's insane. We waited 9 years for the first level 11 synchro monster that is worth summoning. It's super generic. You can do it with 2 monsters. That's beautiful, honestly. That's really, really beautiful. And yep. That's really beautiful. While your life points are less than or equal to your opponent's, the Synchro Summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effect. It's like it is always summoned by Axel Synchro Stars Dragon. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points, so it helps itself to be unaffected. Then target 1 monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls. Banish them. At the start of the battle phase, you can make this card gain attack equal to the difference in your life points in your opponent's. And that's beautiful, because it is no matter the difference, like even if you have more life than your opponent, this is still getting the difference, right? So it doesn't require your opponent to have more life points than you or vice versa. He's getting the attack gain anyway, and that's beautiful. That's really beautiful, actually. And I love it. You do have Treasure at 11, but I know what you mean. No, it's... Yeah, Namir, of course, because this can be summoned with just 2 monsters. That's the thing. 2 monsters with this, it's super nice. P.U.N.K will probably be surprisingly impactful. Study that was used. Come on, be serious. For how long? Was used when we had the meta of Sakuretsu armor. Come on. P.U.N.K will probably be surprisingly impactful. Not sure, but maybe it could be. We're gonna go through all of the cards and see, actually. It depends, though. The main face plus welcome. This will be for a P.U.N.K. Yeah, this is ideally for a P.U.N.K because it's psychic as well, so it actually makes sense. This card immediately power creeps Dragon, in my opinion. Why, though? Why do you think so? Like Dragoon still survives the Punisher. I mean, you can't target it. You have to attack it, okay? That's already something. If you try to banish, Dragoon negates. But if it's unaffected, okay, Dragoon can't do nothing against this. I mean, Dragoon cannot negate if, when you activate the effect, you have less life points than your opponent. That's to be sad. Psychic and Punisher the Flare. I don't know, Clay. In last days, I kind of wanted to revisit the Flare, but the truth feels like the Flare has fallen behind. It feels like the skill of Revolution the Flare is not enough anymore. I don't know. Just feels like that. Hi, Salbono, my friend. How was your day? Welcome. Hi, Osama. How was your day? Fortune Ladies meta used that, true? Yeah, but again, when the meta was Sakuretsu armor as a drop card, as a leading drop card. The newest support in this set, so even in TCG like it is, those are recent cards. Small War to Search Kaiju gonna be needed in every deck. Makes sense. Hi Istvan, I would really like to try the new dragons with the Galaxy Ice deck. Yeah, in 3 days you're gonna be able to do it. Punisher runs it over easily. Yeah, of course, because it's bigger. I mean, unless you manage to negate something else. Even though at the start of the damage step, outside of the battle phase, this becomes bigger, true as well. Is the old skill from Tachyon compatible with the new support? Probably not, because as Jamie said, there is a restriction in the attack points that makes it so you can't use Galaxy Ice Tachyon Primal. Thanks, Elburner. I don't know what that means. 316M. So true, Namir. Going second, the P.U.N.K skill puts a deficit between your life points and your opponent's life points. So you play your own Dragoon, then just steps on it. But true, the main phase plus, but you still need to be able to summon this thing. Like, keep in mind that you have to put monsters on the field, then maybe special summon themselves, and if you go second and there's Dragoon on the field, Dragoon cannot do nothing against this, but can still break your legs and avoid you summon this thing. No, so the acronym from this card is literally PAP, as Boners wrote. It's PAP. This is PAP. This is me. No, I'm ugly. So I honestly, I want to open this box for 1 copy of this guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what is gonna happen. And I think I also want 1 copy of this. It feels like this is a 1 copy of. Like, I'm okay with doing 1 run of this. Maybe not complete, because if I get this thing, I might stop straight away. But I kind of wanted this as well, because this is another level 8 that is super good, as someone was writing in the chat. This is super good. But let's go in order. So, Dream Shark. This is, of course, for fish and water. The first time this card will be destroyed by battle each turn, it's not destroyed. 0-2600, okay? You can only use each of the following effects of Dream Shark once per turn. If you control no monsters, or if all monsters you control are water. And this comes exactly where when I said that Galaxy Ice Tachyon Primal could be a problem. Because you can special summon this thing, but only if you control waters or no monsters. If you summon these in your opponent's field, you force your opponent to tribute summon this, and this already messes up your opponent's strategies. Trust me. You can special summon this card from your hand. When a card or effect that will inflict damage to you is activated while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, and if you do, make the effect damage to you 0. If summoned this way, it loses 1000 defense, also banish it when it leaves the field. I mean, it's an easy way to special summon. I mean, an easy level 5 special summon. Right? And it's for water stuff. Divine Golden Shadow Dragon Dragluxion. I don't have Rusaktik for me, this one. At least you got Psychic Hubs. Red 7 Tachyon, you might want 3 runs. 7 Tachyon. Wait, it's later. Technically, it will never be Master Duel no matter what. It's its own kind of L, true. And it will always be easier, but simply because we have 4 slots. So the worst that you can face is 4 interruptions, or, you know, actually 4 monsters to go over, right? The Fuse skill has 2 normal summons, but it's still a problem. You still make them lose 1. Give us zero support, so true, Barkson. I hope it's coming soon. Hi, Lifestar, welcome. True. Hi, Jack. How was your day, my friend? Welcome, welcome. So, this guy is crazy. It's generic to level 8. If this card is special summoned from the extra deck, you can add 1 Galaxy or Tachyon card from your deck to your hand. So, free transmigration. Free. You can attach 2 materials from this card, special summon from your extra deck, 1 rank 8 Dragon Xyz monster with 3k attack. Using this card you control as material. Then you can attach 1 Galaxy monster from your extra deck to it. You can only use each effect of Divine Golden Shadow, Dragon Dragluxion once per turn. So basically you can have this guy, search transmigration, rank up into the Tachyon, the big Tachyon, attach the little Tachyon to it so it gets all of the effects, if I remember correctly, and you have a ready to go transmigration activatable from your hand. So you don't even have to set it. You have it from your hand, and what's even worse is that you can activate it in a long chain and negate all of the other effects of the chain, dude. Dude, this box is 100% being impactful in this matter. 100%. Good year for Buster Blader? That's what we have to play, maybe. Buster Blader. Dragluxion won't make Tachyon for the meta, instead it will make Blue Eyes top tier again. We'll see. It's definitely support for Blue Eyes as well. It's definitely a support for Blue Eyes as well. Can't you do it because attack it's not 3k? Oh, not the big Tachyon, so just the little Tachyon, right? Just the little Tachyon then. Pepple, those Tachyon combo just go to defense by Buster Blader, true? No, you add Link Monster of Tachyon. It's something satellite. When it's on the graveyard, you can banish it and increase the attack of your number monster by 100, so Tachyon goes to 10,700. I didn't know this. J originality. The same speech every single box is coming to Duel Links. What you mean? Cypher package as well. True, Alex. True, Alex. But this feels like any deck that can play rank 8. this feels like a must. This is simply an add a counter trap to your hand that's activatable from your hand. Is the box out already? No, HI Piano is coming the 2nd of February. So this is a one copy for everyone. This is a must. No P.U.N.K rising skill. You can banish one. This is a level 8 water. You can banish one other P.U.N.K card from your end or graveyard. Special summon this card from your end. Okay, wow. Actually, for the graveyard, wow. If this card is special summoned, you can pay 600 life points. Add to your hand or special summon one P.U.N.K monster from your deck or graveyard, except a level 8 monster. When a monster your opponent controls with 25 attack or more activate its effect, you can change it to face down defense position. Oof. Oof. Wow. And I guess the level 3 are tuners, so you get this thing out, and you special summon the level 3 and you... This is a special summon. Wow. Apophis, we know what it does, it negates. Tune, level 8 as well. Once per turn, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can gain life points equal to that monster's original attack. And this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle. Trash. You can only use this in each of the following effects Foxy once per turn. You can tribute one P.U.N.K monster, even itself. Special summon this card from your hand. Then not itself. Okay. You can send this card from your end or field to the graveyard. Send one card from your end to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one P.U.N.K monster from your deck except a level 8 monster. So, you can literally have the rising skill, summon itself, summon another P.U.N.K, and if you have this in hand, you can tribute the one you summoned with the rising skill, and you can also go instead of the synchro level 11, you can go into your Inixis rank 8. Dragluxion. But please red dice thunders today. I have relinquished it first. Also because Amarnath, I think people already did red dice thunder dragons. You can, I think on YouTube there are a couple of videos about that. No, J Originality. I remember the satellite dragon you're talking about. The 1st February, not the 2nd. For me, 2nd. It's gonna be in the night, but it's still the 2nd of February. Makes sense, guys. Hi, Ainu Verga, welcome. Guys, for me, it's 2nd of February. Normal with the results FTK. Let's go on. Ogre Dance, another level 8. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can make this card gain attack equal to their opponent's monster original attack until the end of this turn. We don't care. You can only use each of the following once per turn. You can tribute one P.U.N.K monster, special summon this card from your hand. You can send this card from your end or field to the grave. Add one P.U.N.K monster from your deck to your hand except a level 8. Oh, this is a searcher from hand. So basically, you send this from hand to grave, search a P.U.N.K monster, and then you have the monster to banish from grave from rising skill special summon. And it makes so much sense. Schwarzschild Infinity Dragon. This is the upgraded version of the Schwarzschild Dragon, right? So... I thought that as well, Chrono. Guys, I'm sorry, I was wrong. If you control no monsters or your opponent controls a monster with 2k or more attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, special summon one level 8 light or dark dragon monster from your deck in defense position, except Infinity Dragon, but negate its effect. You can only use this effect of Schwarzschild Infinity Dragon once per turn. Also, you can also special summon from the extra deck and determine activity effect, except Dragon Xyz monster. So if you make just Dragon Xyz, This is basically a Nebula Dragon, but better. Am I right? This is a Nebula Dragon, but better. Because Nebula Dragon summons the monster from your hand, while this summons it from your deck. So this is a one-card combo. No normal summon, one-card combo into an Xyz level rank 8. Dude. Dude, this is crazy. Takyon's gonna be crazy. A brain child, exactly, the Man Face Plus. Exactly. This is crazy. Tachyon is gonna be... You know what? I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this. It's gonna be tier 0. It's gonna be a tier 0 meta Tachyon again. Are you ready? I think it's gonna be a tier 0 Tachyon meta again. Like how many one card combo they have? And they have the skill that gives them stuff. Wow. Really, Amarnath? Are you being honest with me? If you're honest with me, I'm gonna make a video about it. There's no video about... No one ever made a video about Thunder Dragon's Red Eyes. Are you sure about that? Tachyon loses to Eclipse? Not really. We literally have a rank 8 Xyz that negates spell card. It's gonna come in the bundles. Hi Ali, welcome. 1000% honest. Pep will be tier 0. No, you know, I'm not gonna be tier 0. If you check their bundle card, exactly. There's the bundle is the Hopebringer Dragon. It's a spell negator, my man. Eclipse on Svart's shield. I mean, if you go first and you draw Eclipse, you can do that. But if you go second and he has his board established, you can do nothing but praying, or you can play B-Troopers and get your Kaiju to remove one of the problems. There's still gonna be more. Pep gonna be toxic and play 0 on stream? No. It's not gonna happen. 7th Tachyon just makes the deck disgustingly consistent alongside the skill. And that's why I told you guys that in my opinion, we're gonna leave again a tier 0 Tachyon meta as 2 years ago. Yeah, I was forgetting about Horus. If you put Horus in this thing, I mean, do you have restrictions on the Tachyon skill? I hope so, because if it's not the case, we did. If they can play Horus stuff, we did. We did. True, Soulborn, true. True. But, no, please. No, the skill was there, actually. No, please tell me there are restrictions on the skill. Please, just please. Skill second and third effects once per turn. If you contains 2 different number 107 monster. Okay. At the beginning of your blah blah blah. During your turn, you can only normal summon or special summon level 4 or level 8 light or dark dragon monsters. Wait, Horus are dragons? No. No. No, they're not dragons. Please tell me they're not dragons. Otherwise, please. They're not dragons. Oh, jeez, thank you. Thank you. Spellcaster and Beast Warrior. Okay, we don't care at this point. Oof. I was close. But how many interruptions can they set up? That's a good question. I think they can do easily 2 rank 8. With a counter trap in end, one of the rank 8 being a spell negation, and then we have to see what else. Where were we? Here? Yeah. And then 7th Tachyon. Reveal 1 number Xyz monster in your extra deck. There's a number between blah blah blah. Add 1 monster from your deck to your hand with the same type or attribute as that monster, and the same level as the monster's rank. Then place one card from your hand on top of the deck. Also, for the rest of this turn, this card resolves. You cannot special summon from the extra deck except Xyz monster. Yes, Alex, you were right. For people that wants to play Tachyon, this is a 3 copy of, because this is a searcher. And it's actually okay to draw 2. So this makes so much sense to play 3, because even if you draw 2, you activate one and you put on the top of the deck the other one. So you're chilling. This is a 3 copy of. It's a searcher. No worries, Amaranth. Just to prove you that I will listen to you, I'm gonna write the combo right here. So, Thundra, Red Eyes. Your board is usually Hope Harbinger and Attack and Transmigration. So, Anomaly Negation in end and Dispel Negation. J Originality. But I think they could do more. I think they will do more, actually, as well. They can switch to Transmigration. No, we have just one Transmigration in the game. Yeah, the fact that it negates the whole chain is a problem. The skill gives you 2 Xyz without even using a card in hand? Really? Oh my jeez. That's for any deck that can spare a slot for an over 100 and feats with type or attribute. True, Jamie. So true. This is the generic searcher for the Xyz decks. Hi, Stoic. Is it me or after looking closer to the new mini box, it looks skippable? What do you mean skippable, Stoic? In terms of competitive, this will be broken, in my opinion. In my opinion, Tachyon would be... I mean, there is in high chance, there's a strong possibility that we could go through a tier 0 Tachyon meta again after 2 years. Transmigration is at 3. Wait, we have the copies of Transmigration? Is it that good? The Tachyon stuff is just so broken, honestly. It's so broken. 1 card, rank 8 Xyz. Searcher of any dragon monster, but it's a genetic searcher for Xyz decks. A rank 8 that is genetic, that gives you basically a search of Tachyon Transmigration. The counter trap that activates from hand. This guide gives you a search as well of a Tachyon Transmigration. I don't know if we have more than one in the game. I didn't remember this, to be honest. These as a free Xyz boss summon. I don't know if I have to go further. And then the last card is Surprising Big Jaws. If this card is used for the Xyz summon of a void or monster, it can be treated as level 3 or 5. It's a level 4, okay. You can only use each of the following ones per turn. During your main phase, if a spell card was activated this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon a monster from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except Xyz, of course. If this card is normal or special, you can add 1 fish shark monster from your deck to your hand. Wow. So with the skill that makes it so you can activate rank up magic the 7th one, you'll be in a situation when you have activated the spell card, so you can special summon this thing. Who cares about the normal summon? Who cares about the normal summon, dude? Wow. And these are the normal thing. These are the level 2 are all tuners, I guess. Yeah, so easy level 11, because this guy is a level 11. If this guy is synchro summon, you can target card your opponent controls up to a number of level 3 psychic monsters with different names you control and in your graveyard. It's not a psychic itself. Return them to the hand. You can target a punk monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You only use 1 effect per turn and only once that turn. Destroy a set card. Negate the effect of a monster. Level 5, you can reveal another punk monster in your hand, special summon either to reveal the monster or discard, and send the other to the grave. Super interesting. Dragon Drive level 8. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a P.U.N.K card or synchro summon, you can pay 600 life points, take 1 level 3 psychic monster from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the grave. If your opponent activates a card or effect responds to your P.U.N.K card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it. Well. Lord of the Tachyon. Nice, Aliel. So I remember correctly. Transmigration is unobtainable. You can only own 1 copy. So I do remember correctly. We have just 1 transmigration. Big Joy is the premium sushi for Shark. I'll get her, my friend. I'm super good. I worked out. I woke up early this morning. I worked out. I feel great. Because it's Friday. Let's freaking go. You know what I mean? What about you, my friend? What about... Give me some updates on your PC. How is it going? The only issue about the 7th one is that it's once per duel. Makes sense. Pep, you can summon it in your opponent's turn. Who you're talking to? You mean this? No, you mean this guy. Yeah, I guess. But you have to have psychic monsters in your grave. Because if he was a psychic itself, it would have been great because it could have been generic. But because it is not a psychic itself, you have to play it in a deck that plays psychic monsters. So I guess in P.U.N.K, I don't know if P.U.N.K hasn't have effect to Accel Synchro. Do they? Did I miss something? It says in a graveyard. No, they do not have Accel Synchro effect. Level 5. No, they do not have Accel Synchro effect. Oh, no, they do. They do, it comes. You can pay 600 life points. Fusion summon 1 P.U.N.K monster fusion from your next deck using monster from under field as material. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can pay 600 life points immediately after this effect resolves. Synchro summon 1 P.U.N.K monster, synchro monster using monsters you control as material. This is the Accel Synchro enabler. Okay, makes sense. And... what about this? When your opponents activate a card effect you control, you can draw 1 card. Well. So this is the Synchro enabler. The Accel Synchro enabler. This is the fusion. Does it something good? It's a level 8 monsters in defense position. Not super wild. No, I was looking at a card. I was looking at Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. This is something you can grab. This as well. If you control a Galaxy-sized Tachyon Dragon monster, you can activate this card from your hand as the trap card. During the battle phase, detach 1 material from this Galaxy-sized Xyz monster. Shuffle all monsters your opponent controls into the deck that were normal or special summon this turn. Oof. Wow. If you control a number C monster, this card's activation effect cannot be negated. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Wow. Beautiful. Number C monster. Tachyon Spiral Galaxy. Target 1 Dragon type Galaxy monster you control. Until the end of this turn, you cannot be destroyed by battles. It is unaffected by other card effects except its own. If you draw a Galaxy-sized Tachyon Dragon monster, you can activate this card from your hand. Okay. Wow, beautiful. And now we saw this. This is gonna be. This is limited 3 actually. Part of Greed. Wow. Tachyon tier 0. Push or pull workout. It was actually total body. I got pull-ups. Both ways, like this and this, so wide open and close grip. And I got dips, I got push-ups, I got a sort of, I don't know how to call it, something that I use to for my biceps. It's like it's done with 2 handles, and in the center you got some what do you call them? Jeez, can't find the name. How do you say molla in English? Dude, let me check on the internet. Spring. And you got springs that actually can have require your strength of up to 40 kilograms of strength. Up to. And I used, with the 2 handles, I put one handle under my feet and the other one for my hands, and I do like biceps with that. And then I got, what else I got? Some abs, nothing serious, but yeah, I do 2 series of each till failure with the rest pose technique. So I try to go further for each set. I'm good eating right now. Hi Rex, my friend. Tachyon will have its say during Casey Cup, 100%. And I hope this will be the Casey Cup that will make it so Tachyon Dragon is going to be hit somehow. I'm good, thanks. No update from Deep Sea yet. Need to work on that later. Wish you good luck, my friend. Your URSR card? I'm going to do that, guys, in a minute. P.U.N.K field spell is crazy. What? Did I miss it? If you end up with the primal in your hand, you can search Lord of the Tachyon on your opponent's turn. Tachyon is such a dominant deck. So true. Mischief of the Gnomes is back on the menu, boys. Beatrice bust. Any deck that can pull Beatrice turn 1 is the best deck right now. Let's go. No, okay, never mind. Tachyon is a menace. It's so good, guys. It's gonna be so good. Buff for the deck. P.U.N.K only know about playing Xiamin Foxy Tune alongside E-Tailor for a Murderous Loop. Ciao, free to play. Ciao, buonasera. Il minibox su lunedì, le carte saranno in meta, cambierà qualcosa sicuramente. Tachyon diventerà il nuovo tier 0 quasi sicuramente. Damn, your arm thick, Pep. Thick because I'm fat. That's not because it's big. Are you skipping this box? I'm not playing Tachyon if that's your question. I'm gonna get just the synchro guy for my synchro decks. Very probably. If I could do it to Sama, I will actually do it. Say Nodi, you're actually right, and that would be super annoying. True, Ali. Exactly, Ilgitter. The other level 11 synchro is ranked tickets also. Who's the other guy? Ranked tickets. Who are you talking? What are you talking about? Where's the field spell of P.U.N.K that you said it's good? Is this continuous spell? I don't see it. Where's the field spell? The P.U.N.K field spell? Oh, the card we already have. Okay, okay, that's fine. Nicholas, same here actually. There's a monster that can recycle counter traps? Jeez. The other level 11 synchro monster is Jiraishin, and where is it? How do you know it's gonna be in the tickets? Like, we don't have it already, right? We don't have it yet. How do you call it? Chew? Try. No. No, not yet. Okay, for February maybe. For February, you mean? No, Amarat, I'm not gonna do 3 rounds of the box. I don't wanna play Tachyon because it's gonna be tier 0. For February, okay. And what does Jiraishin do again? Is it good? Telling meta. Jiraishin. Ah, okay. Psychic Synchro effect. Each time your opponent activates a card effect, give it 200 life points. Immediately after it resolves. During your opponent's turn, you can pay 1500 and tribute this card. Activates one of these effects. Destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Destroy all face-up spells. Drops your opponent controls. Oh, pretty nice. This is another very nice thing. This is very nice, actually. Synchro level 11, we're coming. I think it will be an anniversary box. Honestly, I think if it's coming, it's gonna come in May, as last year. Damn, Jurassic looks like Warframe, but better. Exactly, because you get to choose what to go for. Even though it destroys, so for some monster it could be a problem. Wait, I have to do my dream pack. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get this. I don't know. I don't even know what I want, to be honest, so maybe it's better. You have received an item. URSR Trash Dream Pack. Are you ready? Ooh, triple Kuribo. This is a bluff. 3. Please, guys, smash the like button for me, please, and thank you. That's true, Gator. That's actually a point that I forgot about. If this was not reprinted in Destructor deck, it's new for me. But if instead it was reprinted, I have 4. It was not reprinted! Beautiful! It's also classy! Dude! I freaking love it! It's new for me! Gearfree the Red Eyes Iron Knight! Dude! I love it! It was not reprinted in the Red Eyes deck. What did you get yesterday? Ancient Sacred Wyvern, the synchro guy, the synchro dragon that is super hot. It's guaranteed glossy? Oh, I didn't know this. Super nice. Skill puts one of them in the grave, okay. Yeah, first copy, it's definitely a win, guys. You don't have DST Red Eyes? The Structure Red Eyes? The other one? Probably not. Okay, so it's time to... How many gems? So we'll see what happens actually with all these gems. We might be forced to spend some in the selection box eventually, if we don't go for... It depends on how many gems we will spend on the first run of the mini, because we will be forced to do one run of the mini. One run of the mini to get the synchro guys, and then we'll see. Did I do this? Yes. Let's get this first. Got the Glorious Axe Raider. That's a win for me. I got Judgment today. Okay, guys. I guess it's time to go for... I don't know. How was the Machina experiment? It was kind of bad. It was kind of trash. Do we give up this? And have more room in the extra to do something that is actually worth it? The problem, it feels like we have not enough special summons. Am I right? Because this is a normal summon. These are special summons in theory, but it feels like it's not enough. Am I right? Feels like we should do we should be able to do something else. Right. But what? Because the problem is you have one tuner. Okay. You have one tuner. And we don't get the nice stuff actually. Feels like a failure, this thing, to be honest. There's a little bit of underwhelming. I think he will get it actually. And now this deck is trash, not Machina. This deck is trash. It's my fault, guys. I don't think Masquerade will make that much of an impact. Don't want to try P.U.N.K Synchro Duck and its variants? Yeah, I would like to, guys, but I feel like the stuff that I want is close. Like, what if the next main box is going to be Heroes? Or what if the next main box is going to be Starter Support? I need to be ready for the cards I love, guys. I'm not going to go for the stuff that I don't like playing just because it's strong. You know me. I just go for the stuff that I love. You finished the event? No, not yet. Do you ever like healing decks? Not really. Seek as a Buzzy. Well, I wanted to see if we can make this better, but I don't know actually. Hi Rui. Yeah, I want to see if I can try something more with this, or we have to switch and go to Red Dice, Relinquish it. I think Red Dice Relinquish it is gonna work, in my opinion. It's gonna work 100%. What's your favorite non-anime deck, Pep? I don't think I have one actually. I don't have one. Yeah, Red Dice Relinquish it is... It's like a shoot hit for me, to be honest. As Thundra Red Dice. Simply because the new skill of Red Dice is just so good that mixing everything with it is just a matter of... I mean, it works. It's just a matter of which hybrid you love the most. But I think every hybrid with Red Dice, it just works. Simply because the skill makes it so... You don't compromise your hand to go into the two interruptions that the skill gives you. And the two interruptions that the skill gives you are the Lord of the Red and Dragoon. And then whatever you draw more, you can just put on, you know, you can put alongside Dragoon and Lord of the Red and go with more interruptions. That's simply it, in my opinion. Infinitrack Anchor Drill, the guy that makes you draw, Ricardo, right? That's what you're talking about? But then it becomes more of a... I mean, we can still Synchro Summon with it? Or what? Because in theory, like, the idea here is that... I don't know. Like, I remember Machina being better with the Flare. And maybe it is better with the Flare, even though Flare had to play those bricks, the Sarge. But of course, Flare is becoming better, is improving now that we got the rank 8 Xyz. Unsure if you get Rush of Speedbox in February. Probably Rush, as we're not getting a new chair in February, but early March could be Rush character. True. Christian Infinitrack. Could I put some Christian in here? No, technically no, because you want machine, a Hearth machine. But here the problem is still the level 8 you could go for in theory. I don't know, handing on Bolt Reload doesn't feel that great, honestly, but let's see anyway. But then I need to put something like another link in theory. So... the link is this, right? 2 machine type monsters. But again, it's a fact. The fact that it negates its effect is bad, otherwise this would have been a good target, to be honest. Two monsters. Is because... Oh, wait a minute. Board with 5 Omni is good. Yeah, but we're never gonna go God Dust into that. 7 Tachyon with Giant Hand helps the Emancipators searching their level 4 tuner. True. Interesting. It's because you can make Link Ballista, search Ancient Gearbox, and Box can search Anchor Drill. But Anchor Drill is just for the draw. Am I right? If this card is normal special, you can special summon one art. It's for this. But this is to go into an Xyz play that we don't have. And this is because you wanna use this guy as a normal summon. You wanna use this as a normal summon. But if you use this as a normal summon, we can't use Righty Driver and the Deskbot. That are our main options. You mean Goliath? Infinitrack. Doesn't excite me that much. Peptra, relinquish red eyes, please. Yeah, I think I was witched. This is not... I don't know. Why not mix this with the Karakuri Synchro as extender? But the Karakuri Synchro... When this card is synchro summoned, you can special summon one Karakuri monster from your deck. Once per turn, when the bottom position of Karakuri monster is controlled, is changed, you draw one card. So in theory, you should go 7 plus 1. You go into 8. And you summon a Karakuri monster. Keeping in mind that you still have a level 3 on the field. Or a level 2 if you summon this guy. Let's try to follow. So if we say that it's level 3, we can summon a Karakuri monster from the deck. That's gonna be probably the 248. The strategist. Simply because when this card is normal or special summoned, you change the battle position. And you trigger the draw with the Burrito, okay? So you get the draw. This is for the draw. And at that point, you will have this guy, and it's fine, on the field. That does nothing. Then you have the Nispachi here, that you can synchro summon with the level 3. And you got 3 plus 3 and level 6. So let's try to I want to follow your path. So if I do this, and I do this, and then let's remove this for now, okay? And we're getting a draw, and that's fine. Once that we get a draw, what happens? We have a level 6 synchro summon. What we could go for, in theory. In theory, there's just trash as level 6. I mean, we could go now to the Tachyon. That is a trap card negator. Yes, but there's better stuff. There's definitely better stuff than negating traps. This guy, but it's not that great. This is not a quick effect. This, not really. The path is nice, but it's taking us nowhere. The only thing I didn't take into account was Chen Jing. Like, in theory, we can go into a level 10 easily. Like, if we go 1, 2, and 7, this is 10. We can go Chen Jing super easily, to be honest. Hi, someone. Hola. Pap check the big Karakuri Synchro into Link's meta. If we don't have it here, I don't care. Luca! Congratulazioni allora. Magari, Luca, comunque Tachyon sarà tier 0, preparati. Non so se giocavi 2 anni fa quando Tachyon diventò tier 0, ma ci stiamo tornando. Ancora Julie can special summon Deskbot 3 and summon 2 and search 1. That is the idea. Okay. Wait, so let's give up this. Uncle you can special summon Deskbot 3 and summon 2 and search 1. Wait. Can summon 3? No. Can summon 2? This. If it's got a special summon, you can add 1 Deskbot from deck to your hands. Ooh. Can summon Deskbot 2? Wait, if you summon this, you're just gonna search. But the Anchor Drill is your normal summon. You're not gonna special summon the Anchor Drill. So if you normal summon the Anchor Drill, and Anchor Drill special summon the level 2, you get the search and that's it. Because these cannot be special summon. It's tough to get this. These cannot be... These special summons only when it's normal summon, so we're missing something, Ricardo. Or am I missing something? Exactly, Drago. The problem of Crystron, Amarnath, is that I don't have Mech Knight. Orcus Crystrons are not hard for the skill. And what else? Infinity Chuck is for Xyz technically. So we have Scraps, but I don't know if Scraps can do some stuff. Coral Dragon. I'm trying Hydrogenon. Tachyon, Luca, nel nuovo mini. Hi Pep, I saw a spicy version of Starlight Drive. It's from Starry Cup 98. Have you seen it? You didn't try it? Nope. Non I pesci, Luca Tachyon. 002 to search 1. To search 1. Yeah, and you have this guy and what? You have this guy in your hands. So once that you have the 2 on the field with the level, with the Anchor Drill, what you gonna do? That's, I mean, I don't know how to go further. That is free synchro. Wait, but these searches. So the Basketball 001 is not gonna be on the field, so you have no tuner. I'd love to see a Dryden or Traptrix recommendation from you. Hi Marians, the Dryden is already on my channel. You can already check my Dryden video. For Traptrix, I don't have the cards. Non lo so Luca in realtà. Ma Vector dovrebbe essere unlockable. Non so se non è ancora unlockable. Hi you and me. Ancient Gear Ballista to search 003. Ok. And then? I mean, to have it guaranteed. But who are gonna be the 2 monsters that you use for your Ballista, guys? To summon Ballista, you need 2 monsters. So one is gonna be Fortress. And that's fine. What's the other one? Your normal summon, in theory. Let's suppose Driver or this. And then whatever you add with your Ballista... It's not gonna be something you can summon. Luca, ma io non ci vado proprio manco, a me non piace giocare il tier 0, io lo combatterò. Peppa, Borrolo the Synchro 8? What you mean? No, we're trying to see if there is something promising with this, otherwise we just give up. You can't use 002 to 001 unless you discard it and make it rank 7. Mega Phantom Beast. No, so it's not the path. That is not the path we're going for. It's not a correct path, guys, simply. We technically need more special summon. So at this point, it's better the option of Buredo that at least gives you another tuner to synchro summon with, and it gives you also a draw. Even though I kind of want to make use of this, but I don't know how. You know what I mean? Like, how do I make use of this? Like, even if we go again, we still need level 1 or this to begin with, and you need Machina Fortress as well. Once that you have this, you're still gonna be you go into this guy, you summon this guy, you draw your nice card. We are all super happy about that. And then this level 3, it's a level 6 synchro, but a level 6 synchro because you're gonna be left either with a Life T driver or with a Deskbot 003. But a synchro level 6 does nothing to you. And so we're stuck there. We're stuck there. What do we do? We're literally stuck there. That is the problem. Because, yeah, there's just trash. I mean, you can have this, when it goes to grave, you bounce something. But I don't think it's that much of a good option. Coral, if it goes to grave, okay, but it feels like we need more special summon or something, like, I don't know. The correct path is to delete this deck list and move on, probably. Se ti piace Tachyon, allora un'altra cosa. No Excel Synchro available. In theory, the point is you either go into Burrito or you go into Excel Synchro. And if you go into Excel Synchro, it's fine. You revive the level 1, you can go into Trishul Excel Synchro. But that's just it. That's the problem with this deck. It's just that thing. So, not really that funny. Dynadenium is a special summon? Yeah, but too random. Not even a machine monster, you know? The Bolo Savage Dragon. Yeah, even if you do that, you don't have the link to get the stuff. This is just, unfortunately, Ancient Gear statue summon itself, you pretty much has more monsters. And that's beautiful, Clay, if you go second. If you go first, what happens? Is because missing the pendulum, you can use pendulum for pendulum summon to meet Ballista. You see, don't made normal summon yet. But anyway, the best energy for Despot cards are with Gizmek cards. Oh, do we have Gizmek that can special summon themselves? They're not a heart machine though. This is Machine Heart. Blah blah blah. If a monster is special summon from the main deck, you can special discard from your hand. If a monster is special summon from the main deck, and we do it with this, and also with this. If this card is normal special summon, you can tag one face a monster your opponent controls, special summon one monster from your end or deck whose attack equals its own defense, with the same attribute as that monster. I mean, you can use Urgent Schedule to summon Gizmek. I mean, we can't have the Pendulum summon first. You can use Urgent Schedule if we go second. This could be a nice card as an additional special summon that is level 7 in theory. What about this? What about the little guy? If this card is normal or special summoned, you can take one machine monster whose attack equals its own defense from your deck based on top of the deck. You can magic this card from your graveyard, then target one machine monster in your graveyard whose attack equals its own defense, special summon it in defense position. None of this has the same attack and defense. Actually, no. Duskbot has the same attack and defense. They both have the same attack and defense. These guys, no, instead. I mean, I can try to put these in it. And we can play more level 8, I guess. Even though the problem is still that we don't have enough tuners. It feels like we need tuners more than... tuners to special summon, actually. Crystal Wing. Rex Hero, my friend, how are you? How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Long time no see. Gizmek Uka. And this guy, you mean? Uka could also work with the Karakuri plays, if those are still considered. Oh, the other copy is mine, if you know what I mean. You mean this? Yeah, it was thanks to you, my friend. But there's a level 5 Gizmek 2 that might be useful. It's in the game. I don't know if you have it. If it's not here, I guess I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, guys, I read the Crystal Wing thing. Gizmek cards are useful without 002. House Links in these days is actually hyping because Tachyon is becoming tier 0 again after 2 or 3 years. I don't remember. We got the new mini box leaks, actually announcement, and Tachyon is gonna be great. So actually you were here, Ray, when Tachyon was tier 0. Tachyon would be tier 0 again. Yes, Chrono, in my opinion, yes. It's not, if not tier 0, tier 1. So, I mean, this guy feels like he's special summon something, but not a tuner. Last try I want to do, huh? And then I'm gonna be done. Effect. Hearth. Machine. Tuner. None of these can be special summoned. Apart from this, but we have the spells. 001 is there, but can we special summon a couple of monsters? Not really. Not really. Go on, guys. It feels like an impossible mission. We simply can't. Let's be honest. We simply can't. I thought there was something. I mean, if you want to explore the synchro path, you simply can't. You simply can't. So, I remember this being something because I used it with the Flare, and Flare gave you the access. Flare did not only give you the Flare Synchron for free, but then the Flare Synchron gave you the Bulb that is literally 2 tuners, because Bulb, you use it once and then it comes back from the grave. So you literally had the 3 tuners to play around with. But now, without that, goodbye. Yeah, the Magnet special summon itself, Allgator, only if you synchro summon a monster. But it's too random. No, Chrono, you need to reach 10k and then you'll be ready to spend. Same cards with the skill or new cards? New cards, new skill, Ray. Nice, Ray. Let me know, my friend. Let me know. And have a good one. 2 years. Tachyon of Galaxy, 2 years. So I remember correctly, it was 2 years. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the boy. Joy. What am I going to change? The Dice Chimera is one of the... Guys, but I didn't show you. Luca, tu sei ancora qua? I didn't make a video about this, but there was also Red Dice Assault ready. Luca, pensando a te. There was also Red Dice Assault, guys, to do. With literally 9 starters, because we have the Assault Sentinel, the PSI Reflector, and the Fire Formation Tanky that searches this. I didn't show you this, guys, but this is literally ready. Red Dice Assault mode. That basically gave you Lord of the Red, Dragoon, and Stardust Dragon Assault mode as an additional Omni Negation, an additional recurrent Omni Negation that comes back each turn. This could be another video that I can make easily. I spoiled the deck, basically. I just spoiled the deck. Why did I put this? I don't remember why I put this. Oh, because I can just go into any synchro level with this. Into any level of my choice. But yeah. Yeah. Like, imagine with this, apart from Dragoon and Lord of the Red, you could simply end on Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon that revives this guy and go into an unaffected Wolf Ray for your opponent's turn. Like, you know, Omni Negation, double pop, and shuffle all your opponent's monsters. Pap, how did the ritual deck go? Was it successfully? No, it was trash, unfortunately. It did not work. So, okay, I mean, but this is gonna be another video. Gemini Xyz. Yeah, goodbye to this as well. Let's start from, actually from, literally from this. Like and subscribe if you want to play through of the deck. I'm gonna do that, guys. The ritual deck started well, ended terribly, so true. Rapid Link plus Trap Silhouette works in red eyes, skill going first for more interruption, trigger ritual in opponent's turn. But Silhouette, it's not a, it's a selection box card, right, Ricardo? So, not for me. Let's remove the Synchro Pod. Let's go. Relinquish it. Let's put 3 for now, and then we'll see. I want this guy, and I want to wait to send it to grave somehow. Huh. Let me think about this. I need to find a way to do that. Spellcaster. We can't go Beatrice. No, I don't have that stuff, guys. Relinquish it, so we need substitute. You can play these, but in the truth, you can play any other stuff, right? We need probably more. I want to play also. Let me cook. We have the free poly. So we could have so many fusion. And we have dragons. We have a dark magician for free. Right? In theory. True, so burner. Nice, Ricardo. Interesting. What I want to do here is, with the skill, in theory, we can grab Dark Magician, but in the truth, we could technically grab a Warrior as well, or a Fiend. So, like Gearfried, yeah, Red Eyes Iron Knight. Because if you have the King of the Swamp, you have a replacement for Dark Magician to go into Dragoon. Okay? So, if we get the Warrior for free, we could go into stuff like Dark Cavalry, even though I don't know how much of a... It becomes like too heavy, too heavy. We have too much heavy cost. Magicalized Fusion could be true. I don't know if I want to punish stuff. Put the Fusion Buster Blader. Yeah, it could be another option. I can play this in theory. I can freaking play this. Because with the substitute material, I can just go Mirror Jade. If I can use a Fusion Synchro, Xyz, or Link monster. I could do this. But then I need to play other stuff. I need stuff to summon anyway. I have to think about this if it's convenient. Thunder Dragon, Thunder Time Monster, no. Dark Magician, no, really. That's why Dragon. I can do this. I can do Blue Eyes Tyrant. I can do Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, but it doesn't make sense. That's pure monster. No, we need the monster that have a specific specified monster on them. Dark monster on the field, the bread of land, blah 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 blah. Alistair the Invoker plus light monster. Do we have a light monster? We don't. All the fusion with Alistair in theory can be done. I could definitely go with the dark one. Kaliga. Kaliga is another good option. Yeah, if I wanna go, I have to go Lubellion. Wait, can I go? Wait, you're right. I can go Lubellion and do it. But Lubellion will have an easy path to that. You're right, Ricardo. Wait a minute. So if I just go Lubellion, a dark monster, that's so easy. Dude, I'm actually loving this. So if I go Lubellion and this guy, I can go Lubellion super easily and I can summon this. But I need something to send the grave. You need another fusion to send with Mirror Jet. It's not worth it. You mean it's not worth it? Yeah, Buster Blader, yes, can make sense. The Floodgate is really good too. You mean Kaliga? True, Ricardo, but we need the cost for this guy to activate its effect. So we need to fill the grave with other stuff. At this point, we give up. Let's give up Luck Cavalry, let's be honest. Luck Cavalry, it's not something. Do we go for Brand with this guy? Branded Spell Trap? Can make sense. Sending this. And what branded trap could we set? If I say branded. And we go just spell and trap. The counter trap. There's actually to recycle your stuff. Right. This is the option as a package. 1, 2, 3, and this. Perfect. And we can play Buster Blader. Buster Blader could be nice, especially now that we got Tachyon, let's be honest. Buster Blader is gonna be super easy. It's either Tachyon, guys. It's either Tachyon, or it's either Tachyon, or it's... Yeah, but how do I send this to grave? I have no way to send this to grave. Right? No. It could have been something with branded fusion, though. You could send this to grave with branded fusion. To summon Lubellion. Yeah. I don't know actually, Lendus. Use branded fusion, you mean? Wait, these can search... No, these cannot search Mercurial. Mercurial for other negation, but can be searched from which fusion, though? But then, yeah, it's in the end phase, so maybe not really. Use the branded fusion instead of illusion fusion. But then, if I do so... These fuse from where? From your monsters on your field, the graveyard and or face up banished card. I still need to draw this though. The problem is that I just have 2 branded fusion. I don't know if I want to go for actually that stuff. Millenniumized restrict. No, I want to use this stuff, guys, to be honest. I want to use this. It's cool. It's the cool part of this deck. It's the cool part of this deck. So instead of this, another fusion that can make sense. It's either Buster Blader at this point. Or Kaliga. Kaliga going first is better, but for the meta it's coming, Buster Blader just makes so much sense, right? Even though Buster Blader is gonna be useless when we don't face dragons because we don't have the synchro ready. Let's go for this. Mercury is searchable with Bragrand. Yeah, Ricardo, true. And it's another good combo, but I prefer this one because with this, in theory, I can go back, because with this, I recycle these two guys, and I can go back into the play. That's what I was thinking. Let's try it. Boom. Shields will burn unless you're playing Ice Jade. That's to be said.
Let's get this duel started.
I'll prove that nothing and no one is useless.
Duel. Here I go. It's my turn.
No. We have this guy, so we're getting... like this is just a classic. We got nothing of the fusion stuff. So if we don't get recovery fusion or relinquished fusion, we can't do that much. So that is kind of sad, right? Yeah. That is what it is. It is what it is, and we have no normal. Oh, otherwise I can just summon this and get something out. In theory. Yeah, but the fusion that is used for what? Like, what can I do? I can do... Oh! Wait a minute. If I summon this, and I use its effect... Alright, I can do this. I can go into this super easily. Nice. Nice, Djibouti, but that's a good idea. It's an effect negation. Effect negation. By stealing. No, we can't.
That's all I can do for now. I'm ending my turn.
I draw. A duelist.
Just one? He has everything in his end?
I activate my monster's effect.
Look at this. Look at this. That was the stupidest thing he could do.
Hold up. My monster's effect activates. Check out the Lord of the Red's effect. He uses his magical powers to destroy a monster.
I never.
We can steal from the grave. That's the beauty of Millennium Eyes Restrict. You can negate and steal from the grave. And then, yeah. I don't know GVDP. I don't really like it. I never played it, so I don't know what to tell you. I think the guy opened Bacon Saver, Hedgehog, and another zombie. The guy was really unlucky. From the hand too? What do you mean from the hand? No. Just from field or grave from your opponents. So, but the guy in hand had all of that stuff. Bacon Saver, Hedgehog.
It's my turn to be brave.
Serenity. Coming here means you got the heart of a...
Hi, Kevin. Thank you so much, my man. Greetings from Italy.
It's my turn. From my hand, I'm going to activate a spell.
Sibling duel. True. Right. This is nice though. Even though at this point having these random in the deck doesn't make that much sense, let's be honest.
What can I bring out? I summon a monster.
We're just abusing Konami's RNG to have the one copy in our hand.
I'm activating my monster's effect. What can I bring out? I special summon a monster. What's the right move? I will synchro summon.
Exactly, Richmond. Would have really been too broken.
My monster. I'm activating my monster.
Exactly, can negate Vader. Or anything that discard as a cost. Discard itself as a cost.
I'll play this. I special
So even the Ghost Bell, the Ghost Murner, all of those can be negated by Relinquish it.
What can I bring out? I synchro summon a monster. I'm activating my monster's effect.
That won't
From my hand, I'm going to activate a spell card. I'll play this. I'm activating my monster's effect. I'll play this. I special summon a monster.
Droll, Diddy Crow, yep, exactly, all of those.
I synchro summon a monster. I'm activating my monster's effect. I'm setting a card. I'm going to end my turn.
Thank you so much, Ricardo. Thank you so much for all your suggestions, my man. I really appreciate those. Do I need this thing? No, because I can use the skill anyway, so... I'm going for this instead. Nice.
spell card. Red Eye's Transmigration.
I'm activating my monster.
And the spell negation is gone.
You ain't ready for this. I activate my ritual spell card. Red Eye's transmigration. I ritual summon a monster.
Please wait. I'm activating my monster's effect.
Lord of the Red is using his effect. He destroys a
I didn't lock to. I think it's the second duel, so don't really know what to tell you. Too early.
I'll play this. I special summon a monster.
Yes, also Karinan to do that. It depends on what I want to force. The problem is that I needed this to be something else. It would have been perfect if this was a substitute material. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, it is not. So we are in a bad spot.
I activate the spell called polymerization. Check out the Lord of the Red's effect. He uses his magical powers to destroy a monster.
Now's my chance. I'm activating my monster's effect.
I think I misplayed because now we did. Yeah, we did now. Unfortunately, the relinquishing fusion does nothing if we don't have the substitute material. That's the problem that we need to fix.
Now's my chance.
There we go.
Ricardo! Thank you so much for the membership, my man. Really appreciate those. Thank you so much, my man. Really, really. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my man. That was insane. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything. You already helped me so much with the suggestions. Now with the 5th gift. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, really. I really appreciate that, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Ricardo. I really appreciate those. Even though we lost. We just lost. Thank you so much. We did. Here we did. We need to change this. Thank you so much, George. Thank you so much, George. You're insane, you, my man. We need to fix this, guys. We need to fix this because the point is this becomes useless in the moment we have nothing about that. We have no substitute material. This was a problem though as well. So the problem is, how do we make it so we are sure to get the substitute material? We need to change that. We need to change that part. Hi, also, yeah, probably just to get the synchros support at least. That's actually a very good question, okay, let's try it and see, but I think no. Substitute. These are all rock. This is insect. Aqua. Fairy. Beast. Fiend. No dragon. No dragon. Small too expensive or is it okay? You mean in this deck? Actually, small would could be nice. Thank you so much, George, and thanks to Ricardo once again. Really, again, thank you so much, Ricardo. I really appreciate that, my man. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. We need to change this. So true, Soulborner, right? It definitely misses something. We need to understand what. Consistency. I don't know if I have to give up this and give up the idea of stealing, because this is nice, of course, because after you use polymerization you can fuse from grave. But I don't know. I really don't know. Now, in my opinion, we either give up the fusion recovery or we give up the relinquished fusion. Okay. and yeah, and we go for, even though the recovery fusion feels so good because it gives you +1 rather than this, and we play more substitute material. You know what I mean? I can literally normal summon the light Tachyon the fusion, so you go into Lobalion, you know? So that feels like a good option. That really feels like a good option to go for. I have to try this. But yeah, guys, we'll try this probably next. I mean, we'll see next week, or I will try more duels during the weekend and maybe make a video about it, because right now it's the end. Guys, once again, thank you so much to all of you for the support. Ricardo, once again, thank you so much, my man. I really appreciate it. Guys, thanks to all of you for staying with me. I don't know, probably we'll see in the weekend because of a video, I guess. I hope. Otherwise, on Monday, with a box opening. Little box opening, because I just won the synchro part. Guys, thank you so much to all of you. I wish you the best morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time is in your country. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, see you in the next one.